Show me where the bees are, metal man. They're down here in a nice sheltered position by a wall. That's a willow tree there, that'll be flowering soon. And we'll see if they're flying. Oh, I can see one or two. More than one or two, they're quite busy. It's warm, it's the 1st of March. The mouse guards are still on, but the bees are working hard. There's orange pollen going in there from crocuses. We'll go and see what else they're working on in a minute. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hives here, weighed down for winter with brake discs. Much better than bricks. They're not so strong, and there's some mucky bits on front of the hive there, but they might come through. They look like the best ones, probably. Working hard. Mice are a big problem. There's all these fancy pests, varroa, nosema and all those things. Good old-fashioned mice, they do more damage than anything else, I expect. Right, let's follow a bee. See where they're going today. 1st of March, sun shining. Well, a couple of weeks ago, these snowdrops were flowering and there were bees all over. One sunny day in the middle of February, and now there's one. So they've obviously got something better to find today, but there's one bee there, busy getting nectar, I think, from the snowdrops. Nectar or pollen or both. It's got some pollen on its legs. Orange coloured pollen on its legs. But they're going somewhere else. Maybe the willow started flowering. Here's a willow starting to flower. Can't see a single bee. If they'd read the books, they'd be busy on this willow tree. But they haven't. I wonder what they're doing. I wonder where they're going today. 2 weeks later, and the willow's in full flower now. Need to get all these mouse guards off because they're trying to get in there with their pollen. They don't want it knocked off their poor little legs all the time, do they? Look at this. Absolutely pouring in there. Oh, there's one in my hair. So, oh dear, I have to squash that because it'll just burrow down until it stings me. Sorry, bee. I should really have my all my stuff on because I think they're getting. Oh, there we are. There's one trying to sting my face. Hey, get off. There we are. Yep. Another one in my hair. I've just removed it. It might be a case of putting on my overalls and veil and all that sort of thing now, I think. I think we've got to that stage of the year where you need to do that. Here's the mouse guard. Now, come. Drawing pins. Oh, that'll help them anyway. Yeah, there's quite a few bees around me, so I think I'll have to retreat now, really. There we are. There's lots of little things I like about keeping bees, and one of them is lighting a fire. Kneeling down in the springtime, lighting a fire. I'm in the orchard now, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 hives here. Well, 11. There's one died out, I think, but that's not too bad. There's a horse appeared though over the winter, a blindfold horse, which is a bit near my bees. Some of the worst times I've had have been with horses near my bees. People getting upset about horses getting stung. So keep an eye on that. Bees are working like mad. They're rushing in with lots of yellow pollen. So that mouse guard needs to come off, and we'll put some supers on, clean some floors up, and away we go. March the 20th, we're off. There's a hive here doing quite well. There's bees right the way across, and it's only, whatever it is, March the 20 something. They're building a little bit of new comb there. Lots of pollen going in. I'm not going to pull out frames now, no point in March. I'm sure there'll be a queen laying in there somewhere, so they can have a queen excluder on. The smoke so we don't squash any, and a super on. They won't do much in it for a while, but it might as well be there. There's a field of oilseed rape just the other side of those trees, and that'll be starting to flower in a couple of weeks by the look of it, maybe 2 weeks. And there's lots of pollen and nectar coming from willow trees at the moment. That should last another week or so, or maybe more. So this is what we want to be seeing this time of year. Good out. I've just put a box on top of these ones as well, and I can see here, if I have a look, that this was a big nuke from the 23rd of the 5th last year. 1 month later I put V for Virgin. 1 month later, those letters I like to see, NQ, New Queen. So that was a new queen last June. We've got a nice field of oilseed rape next door. We've got a new super on, so that's good. So we got 11 colonies here. We had 11 colonies, now there's only 10. One has died out this winter. 1 out of 11, that's quite good compared to the last few years. We look inside here, it's a bit sad because it's just dead bees, and, well, to put it bluntly, there's crap all over the inside of the hive. So I'm going to get rid of all the frames and start again, put a blowtorch over the hive, but then I will put that at the other side of the field to catch as a bait hive in case there are any swarms that manage to escape my grass. So I'm going over the inside of this hive. Doesn't have to go black, just a nice coffee colour. With a blowtorch, give it a scrape, new frames in, and it's going to be a bait hive at the other side of the field. And it's now July. I know those other bits of film, it was, oh god, I don't know when it was, March? I usually say the contents of my van are a closely guarded secret. I don't know why I'm doing this. If you're the sort of person that tends to accumulate stuff, don't get a van, because at the moment it's got too much in it, hasn't it? There we are. But it's stuff I need for my bees. That's my special carry frames of bees about box. That's my bag of useful smoker materials, and that is the smoker and the hive torch. I haven't lost all year. I haven't lost it because I keep sticking it down the side like that. That's my new religion. Stick the hive tool down the side and you don't lose it. That's a bag of straps and things like that, because some of these are going to be moved, these bees we're going to look at in a minute. And we've got some nice empty supers, so we're all ready to go. There's a few things I call the beekeeper's friend, and friends, this is another of the beekeeper's friends, a long-sleeved shirt, and that's going on. The next part of the ritual, tucking my trousers into my socks, because bees go up, and they will go up your trousers until they can't go particularly any further and possibly sting you where no man should be stung. So it doesn't take a moment. Tuck your trousers in your socks. Right, I'll put my special veil on, my hat. Everything looks different once you're inside one of these. You can't really see quite as well, but there we are. Supposed to be really bad weather today. Bad weather forecast. Lots of rain. It's not. It's nice. It's warm. The wind's dropped. They don't know what they're talking about, do they? We've got, for the bees, we've got thistles. We have got willow herb. Believe me, it's over there. Oh, there's a little dob of willow herb over there. And there's still clover flowering. There's still brambles flowering. Look, there's brambles over there. There's loads of stuff for those bees. There's nothing worse than lighting your smoker and then it going out and relighting it and doing it over and over again. So it's worth just getting it going really, really well before you start. So I'm going to have a quiet little time starting my smoker and just thinking about what I'm going to do with the bees. A moment of calm. People are always asking at the moment, how are your bees? Because they've seen on the news that all the bees are dying, and well, actually doing alright, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I've set up 11 new hives in the spring, and some of them are doing alright. 1 or 2 have got problems, they didn't get mated or whatever, but I can see I've got supers on most of them, and 1 or 2 should be worth taking up to the heather moors. So that's the idea today, is to get them ready to go. So any honey that's on, we can get a bit of honey off, put an empty super on, and they're ready to go on their holidays. Okay. This is what I like to see before I start. Lots of bees coming and going, pollen on their legs. They're busy, so they won't be bothered about me, and I'll try not to bother them too much. There's a definite flow of nectar, so that's what we need.